Well, this is a limited podcast series, Before the Crown, 30 Voices, One Crown. And from the land of seven sisters, one brother, Nagaland, we've got Nikali Shohe. Nikali, a rocking welcome to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
And I've been told this is your first ever podcast.
Yes, sir.
Ready to have some fun?
Yes, excited.
Let me ask you a fun question first. Nikali, a very tall girl, and was it an advantage or a disadvantage while growing up in Nagaland?
Okay, so viewing it back from now, I would say it was advantage, but I always took it as a disadvantage because I always thought I was too tall because I would always be the tallest among my class. People would caution, why are you so tall? Won't you stop growing? And that's how that negativity in me started, and I always thought it was a disadvantage. But now, looking at where I am right now, I believe this is such an advantage being tall in Nagaland.
So while you were being questioned about your height, did you feel bullied? Did you feel nervous?
No, I actually liked it.
You liked when you were getting bullied for your height?
No. You mean now or
then?
Then, yes, I felt like bullied actually. There were so many nicknames actually.
What? Yeah, what?
There would be like bamboo or giraffe, yeah.
Oh, all these days to call you that. And what was the feeling like? What was going in your mind?
It was like, am I different? That was the only question that always strikes me.
And how did you use it to your advantage while growing up?
Okay, so the moment I joined pageantry, that was the advantage actually, because I believe that pageantry also searches for tall girls. So it's not just the height or the appearance, but there was also that added to the advantage of pageantry for me. Yeah.
And generally, when there's a tall girl in the community, the basketball team is always on the lookout. Did you play basketball?
Yes, I played in my college days and my higher secondary.
Oh, nice. So you're a sporty girl.
Yes.
What are the other sports that you like to play?
I play volleyball, sometimes table tennis, and basketball. That's my favorite basketball.
And what has sports taught you through the years?
Sports has taught me resilience and discipline. It kept me going even when I could not make it. That was what sports taught me actually.
Nagaland and the land of seven sisters and brother, the part of India is known to be very connected, very emotional. What are your thoughts on connection?
Okay, so for me, connection means, being kind with each other at first place, and how we stay grounded and humble, because that is how I believe that people can approach us as well, and that creates connection for me, in my opinion. Yeah.
The strongest connection in your family, whom do you have it with?
I have it with my mom. Yeah.
Your mom?
Yeah.
So, what is your relationship like with her?
Actually, I'm the only daughter, so the connection between us, it's even I've always stayed away from my parents actually. I went to hostel at the age of 6. So growing up, it was not really easy, but lockdown had really shaped the connection between my mom and I. She would always approach me. That is how I also started getting comfortable with her, and that's why.
You mentioned about one of the biggest challenges or hurdles you had recently in your life. What is that? Do you want to tell us a little more?
Okay, so the greatest challenge that I faced, and I am still facing that. So that was I had severe allergy in my body, which was mostly visible on the parts that I exposed the most. So before I joined a pageant, I had that allergy, and I thought it will heal in time, but it did not actually. Like, the itching went away, but the scars were still visible. So And joining pageantry, you know how pageantry is. You have to look perfect in everything, on how you look, your skin, your body. So that was something that bothered me a lot before I joined that pageant. But I still continued because I had to represent my community. So I just went off, and that's how I went into the pageant. But by God's grace, I got the title first runners up. And also that the challenge taught me that it's not just about it's not always, our life is not always a bed of roses, right? But with the how do I say, with the crown comes a lot of responsibilities, challenges in our lives. So yeah, that is what it taught me, and I'm still a little conscious about this, but yeah.
So did you dream of that crown since you were that little baby?
Actually, I wouldn't say since I was a kid, but ever since I joined pageantry, I've always dreamt of this crown. Yeah.
And finally the dream is coming true.
Yes, actually.
Did your mother dream for this?
I actually don't know about that, but she has been very supportive, so I would say my dream is also hers.
What about your dad? Was he supportive of this?
Yes, my dad, he's not a person who talks a lot, but he's like very supportive. So ever since I joined pageantry, my parents were very supportive towards me. So I'm so thankful to them as well, yeah.
Dad is a man of few words, is it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. If you win, how would you represent and promote your state?
Okay, so if I win, Nagaland is such a small state where people still don't know much about it. But the first thing is I want to stay authentic to myself, then promote my cultures, the roots that I come from, and also let the world know more about Nagaland as a whole. Yeah.
It is beautiful.
Yes,
place.
it is beautiful.
Now, there's so many young girls who look up to all of you, all the state winners. What would you like to tell that little girl who's watching you right now?
Okay, so what I want to tell the little girls that are watching me right now is dream beyond the stereotype, dream beyond the judgment, the labels that are on us, because at the end, it's not just the volume that speaks, but it's the silence and the authenticity that our dreams can really be fulfilled or come true. Yeah.
Nikali, I'm going to request you to say the same thing for all the little girls who look up to you in your local language, which is Naga Miss.
So Naga maiki han kun moi ke sai se moi apni han sab ke ko le mun thakya do moi han la dreams khan do bishi chutu na kuri mo han small state pa hilebi moi han isor ke prarthana kuri na mo han nijor ke truth hakile do isor do mo han la rasta khuli na one day apni han bi moi nishna itu seat te buhi na mo han la state represent korole paro. Thank you.
Well, Nikali, I'm going to quickly do a quick fire round with you. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. You have to answer that quickly without taking time, without thinking so much. Just shoot.
Okay.
Good to go?
Yes.
What is the best advice you've ever received?
Okay, the best advice I've ever received is from my mother, that is to stay grounded and humble, no matter how life takes you, like how far life takes you. Yeah.
One quote you live by?
It's also a motto of my life. So now or never.
Last film that stayed with you?
It's The Chosen.
Favorite actor male?
I don't really watch movie, but I love K-drama, so it's Nam Jung Hyuk.
Okay, and female?
Angelina Jolie.
Ooh. Comfort food?
Momo.
Coffee or chai?
Coffee.
One city you could live in forever?
Dimapur.
One habit you want to change?
The habit of overthinking.
The one habit you don't want to change?
My understanding and thoughtfulness.
One song on repeat right now?
It's gonna be okay.
If not this, what would you be doing?
I will be probably preparing for my competitive exams.
What does India mean to you today?
Home.
One thing you want to be remembered for?
My honesty and my honesty.
What's great in your state?
Food.
Tell me that one food one must eat.
Okay, so that's my tribe's delicacy. Akhone. Did you heard about akhone?
Akhone?
Yeah, there's also a movie in Netflix.
Okay, what is it like?
People usually call it akhuni, but it's akhone. That is actually a fermented soya bean.
Oh,
Yes.
it sounds like the language of Assam as well, no? Ohonami.
Ohom, yeah.
Ohom, yeah. 3 places one must visit in your state.
Okay, so one is the Zuku Valley, and we also have one of the most biggest church in Nagaland, or two most. So that one is in Zuneboto and one is in Mon. So that's a must visit.
And lastly, the world is at war. What are we doing wrong as global citizens?
Okay, the world is at war. So as global citizens, I believe we are. That is showing how we are falling short as people. We have distance from empathy and kindness. So I believe that if we start within ourselves by being kind, by being empathetic, then I believe the world will be a better place for us as global citizens. Yeah.
Indeed, and we need more grounded people like you who
Thank
keep
you
the
so
humane side alive. Keep that going. Wish you the best for the grand finale. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.